The Dallas Cowboys excuses are kind of running out. Like, let's be honest about the things going on with McCarthy at this point. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to make of this team. They're a very talented team. They have been for many years, and they continually take it to my Vikings every single year. I swear it gets old. But overall, I think the next step here for McCarthy and company is the Super Bowl. I feel like everybody's kind of on the same page there. But I think to get there, they need to have the best draft that they possibly can this year, and we're going to address it today in our dream draft scenarios for the Dallas Cowboys moving forward, just to kind of take a look at the three scenarios. Hey, what's the best case scenario or the dream draft scenario? What do we think is going to happen? And what is the worst case scenario? So, we're a glass half full type of person on this channel, but we'd like to at least show both sides. So, bringing you in here. Not doing a 7 mock draft. This is not a mock draft. We're just kind of showing you kind of how the board is falling so far with the updated, pro days and whatnot, if you will. So we're going to enter the draft. The Cowboys, I really don't see them trading up. In fact, at 26, if things go wrong, I really do think they could trade down. So Bijan Robinson here, honestly, if he falls to, if the Eagles take him at 10, I'm going to lose it. But because he's projected as a top 10 pick, literally that's what they have him at. But Bijan Robinson, he's just a stud. Keep him in state. I think this really would be a dream draft scenario for you. Plus, you can sneak back in the second round and get your boy Siaki Apuika, still keeping it in state. But I still want, I want O-line for the Cowboys. I want Broderick Jones here. This also would be a really good scenario because you got a very good tackle there. You don't need to go Bijan Robinson. You would like to, but in this spot, man, it's just tough. So I would say this is pretty close because you got Broderick Jones, one of the best left tackles in the draft, and then you also got the best running back in Bijan Robinson and Jordan Addison. So if you, for some off chance, you wanted to go after wide receiver, you got that too. Emmanuel Forbes, Cam Smith. You've got options here. What do we think is going to happen? Well, I think if it falls this way, if it were to fall this way, and also, by the way, the Giants ain't taking a tackle. Come on. I might just want to go ahead and restart this, but if they did, that would definitely not be a telltale sign. So for the Cowboys, what do they think they're going to do? I really think Bijan Robinson is going to be that pick. I'm sorry, but Bijan Robinson would just be so fun with Tony Pollard. Excuse me. I think that's what's going to happen. What's the worst case scenario? So Bijan Robinson's gone, obviously in the first round. Okay, whatever. This is a deep running back class, or a good one at least. Linebacker. There's really no one in the first round this year that I'm just I'm really ready to go with. Worst case scenario, again, D-line, Mozzie Smith's going to be there, but that's a little high potentially to get him, and he's more of a run stuffer. I think they want to get kind of both in this draft. And then finally, corner, again, the only guy being there, Emmanuel Forbes. So, this would be pretty close in terms of the D lineman and the corner side of things, except for Emmanuel Forbes. Dude's an absolute tree. He's got long arms. He's really tall. He would look really good. So if you're looking at D lineman, this would be a worst case scenario because they all pretty much went. Brian Brzee would be a lot of fun with the Cowboys. But worst case scenario, yes, Bijan Robinson goes. You really don't have a lot of options in the first round. You really have to trade back and hope that you can get some quality players early there in that second round. And then finally, I'm just going to go mock Bijan Robinson. I love Bijan Robinson going to the Cowboys in this particular area. Oh, Julius Brents. Julius Brents is my dude. He has been for a while now. If Siaki Apuika is there, I feel like you really that's the dream draft scenario. Getting a guy like Siaki Apuika in the building. The dude is just, he's, 3 bills easy if he's an ounce. He's going to be the dude that takes up double teams. I think you can really coach him up to be able to get you some help on the inside as well. Plus in the third round, this is such a deep corner class, but it is not, I repeat, is not that deep of a defensive tackle class. It's good, don't get me wrong, but after you get to Broderick Martin in the 5th round, there's really slim pickings after that. So, but Siaki Apuika is going to make a lot of sense here. Also, Julius Brents, he's just such a long corner, and he's quick for his size, which is really surprising. This particular spot, I gotta go Siaki Apuika. That's just a nasty thing here. But but what's the worst case scenario that happens? Well, the D linemen are gone. You've gotten in the first round, you would presume either Bijan Robinson or maybe some wide receiver help or something. And maybe I would say that maybe there's an early run on wide receivers that would potentially hurt the Cowboys as well. But getting in the third round and beyond here, again, I think after those first 2 picks, they're so crucial, especially for the Cowboys owning 7 picks in the 2023 NFL draft, I think you've really got to make those first 3 or 4 count to be able to fit big needs, but also be guys that you could see develop and have big roles on the team in the future. But that is it. That is our dream draft scenarios for the Dallas Cowboys. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten from y'all. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our dream draft scenarios for the Dallas Cowboys in the 2023 NFL Draft.